run through these topics. Yeah, it's top of the afternoon, man. Happy Saturday, all. Hopefully, everybody is in good spirits. Some of you probably are just waking up hungover from last night. If that is the case, get y'all some water in your system. Rinse off and do what you do, right? But this is Saturday. We are going to get to some reaction. We had a great week of a lot of topics to react to, just not in boxing. But I want to get to some boxing topics. I want to boost Ennis. Hold on. Look, I got my notes here. We do a professional over here, right? We're going to get to Boots Ennis. Of course, Javante Tank Davis, right? Tank Davis. Is it Tank Davis or Carl Thomas? Right? You know Carl Thomas? I'm emotional. Is it Tank Davis or Carl Thomas? Because he was kind of emotional this week. But we're going to get to that. Shakur Stevenson, right? Richard Hitchison, Africa, is fighting tonight. He has a chance to change the spectrum. We're rooting for you, Africa. Complete the task. You look. I'm gonna go more in depth on this. But I was watching last night, right? We are our own worst enemy, right? Now, I guess the reason why is because when you think about it, Africa was talking about Devin Haney. Now, Bill Haney owns multiple channels on YouTube. So a lot of these channels that he owns, right, they don't want to see Africa win now because Africa said that he's better than Devin Haney and Devin Haney's overrated. So now they don't want to see Africa win. But Africa, the ball is in your court. And one thing I know, you have the opportunity to change your life. And if you are successful tonight, you do have one of the most powerful managers, right? His manager makes moves, man. Do y'all know who Africa's manager is? His manager is Keith Conley. You know who Keith Conley is? Keith Conley got two of his guys Canelo Alvarez fights. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that? So look, I come here and give y'all real news, man. I talk that real boxing shit over here. Yeah, Keith Conley, right? He got, how many other managers can say that they got their guys Canelo Alvarez fight? Keith Conley got two of his guys Canelo Alvarez fights. You know that? Danny Jacobs, the Miracle Man. My gosh, shout out to Danny. Brownsville never ran, never will. And also Edgar Berlanga. So Keith Conley hit the Canelo Alvarez sweepstake not once but twice. And that is Richard Hitchison's manager as well. So Richard, you do your thing tonight, Africa. And you probably are set to do big, big things. I don't know, but I kind of felt bad from that, man. Because look, when I remember when I was doing the bets, it's so many bums that, that's what they try to do too. So they was threatened. These guys were threatened when I was doing that, when I was like, I don't need that. Listen, being a bookie and doing all that, that's never one of my hustles. That's never one of my hustles, man. But I seen off the rip when I was doing that, and a couple other people were fucking with me. These guys was in their feelings. These bum ass niggas, man. It's too many bums. Like, pick a lane, find some motion, and get with it. I don't even know, Gumbo. I didn't even jump on FanDuel. I may play some bets later. I might not. I'm just chilling. But I want to get to the first topic at hand, and this is a big topic. I'm going to pull it up over here so you guys can see. Let me go over here. I'm not going to play none of the audio because I'm not playing no audios today. The only one audio I'm going to play is the one that my guy Malik sent me of Punch Drunk trying to defend Tank Davis when I get to Tank Davis, right? I'm going to play that. But as far as this audio right here, I'm not going to play it because this audio right here is a presentation, right? It's a presentation. I just want you guys to get a visual or something. And I'm going to show you how the double standards, there's so much double standards in boxing, and the double standards are very disgusting. Salute to you, Chris. Appreciate you. Right? I'm going to show you these double standards. Ugh, how they are disgusting. Right? And I fuck with the Ennis family, man, but I just got to point this out. I have got to point this out because I seen this and this was just, oh, here it is right here. Now, this video right here has been circulating, right? And look, I'm going to shout out YSM Sports Media. This video is all the way up, right? Pay attention to the junction right now, right? So you see this video. Let me blow this video up. Can y'all see it? Is it big enough? I want to make it super big. Do I need to get out the screen? Should I get out the screen, right, to make it real big for y'all? There we go. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Or do y'all like this one? Do y'all like that one? Which one? Somebody talk to me. I could just exit off the screen. But this video right here, right, of Jerron Ennis, right? He finally came out and addressed the accusations of ducking Virgil Ortiz. When I first seen this video, I said to myself, this is YouTube boxing promotion at its finest. And I'm going to get to why I said that, right? Because when you look at the video, shout out to Boots. Boots is $1 million fighter. Right? He just 2 successful showings at the, I was going to say the Spectrum. It's not called the Spectrum. Wells Fargo Arena down there in Philadelphia. But when I was seeing this interview, and I want to say this too, for those of y'all, and especially the people they know I'm speaking about right now, that always want to tell me how to perfect my magic, my sauce. This is $1 million fighter I'm about to talk about and speak about, right? That did an interview in his vehicle in the parking lot, an empty parking lot somewhere in Philadelphia. But he's still $1 million fighter. Let that soak in real quick. Did y'all just catch what I just gave y'all right there? This is $1 million fighter that just did an interview, right? He did an interview, an exclusive interview addressing the duck allegations, but he did it in his vehicle in an empty parking lot of YSM. Now, the significance of that is, like I said, he's $1 million fighter, right? Presentation is everything. It's cool when they do it. It's the problem when I do it. This is Source Reactions. This is for educational purposes. This is YouTube boxing at its finest, right? Now, Bruce Ennis has signed a multi-fight deal with Matchroom, who has a big show tonight in Puerto Rico. But yet, they're one of their star fighters, world champion fighters, in an exclusive interview addressing ducking accusations in a parking lot. In a parking lot, right? Now, see, my industry people, my industry executive people, I want to say, they know exactly what I'm speaking about. But the average guy that comes on the internet and discusses boxing, this shit right here is over their head, what I'm reacting to, what I'm giving y'all. And this, y'all will never understand it. That's why y'all don't understand the shit that I'm doing and how I can move the way I move. But this is a multi-million-dollar fighter that did an all-exclusive interview in the parking lot in his car. Now, I call this YouTube boxing because you watch other content creators. This is what they do, and they do views. And this is deemed to be the move. But I say that this right here not only was not the move, Boots Ennis is a $1 million fighter who just fought twice at the Wells Fargo Arena, but did an interview, an all exclusive interview in a car in a parking lot. Now, did anybody else catch that sauce what I just brought to the table? Or no? Right? Did anybody else catch that? But all I'm going to say is this. If a $1 million fighter in Jerron Ennis can do an exclusive interview in a car, in a parking lot, why can't content creators do the same? This is a multi-million-dollar fighter. If he's cool with doing interviews in parking lots and cars, addressing accusations, why shouldn't content creators who never outside, don't have no motion, not understand the significance of a presentation when they are watching? And let me see, this got a lot of views, right? A lot of traction, right? 36,000 views in 20 hours. 36,000 views, right? And I'm only bringing this up because, a guy talked about my views today, and I'm saying to myself, you niggas it doesn't matter what y'all watch, because y'all don't know what y'all watching, right? Like, shout out to my man Gumbo. Gumbo told me I was doing bullshit, right? When he seen me walk out with Jihad, I was all behind with the ESPN crew, showing y'all the production breakdown, how the fighters come through the tunnel with the hieroglyphics and the pyrotechnician shit and all that. My man Gumbo, who is a boss, recognized bullshit, right? He said, "Yo, you making boss moves." I said, "Yeah, it's something like that, right? You know what you watching, right? How many other content creators, media guys are coming on here showing you this type of behind the scenes shit? We talking about views here, man. Hopefully y'all are catching my sauce, man. But shout out to Boots Ennis. He did the tell all exclusive interview with YSM in the parking lot. He did the parking lot interview, which goes right in with YouTube boxing. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. Gumbo said, "I'm going to do one of my big truck like flaps." There you go. There you go, Gumbo. See, Gumbo knows. There you go, man. There you go. But that was Boots, man. $1 million fighter, man. $1 million fighter, man. YouTube boxing at its finest, man. You know. And I'm not gonna get. People want my reaction to the interview. That's my reaction. That's my reaction, right? He did an interview in the car, right? A tell-all exclusive. So I think whatever's going on over there, that's it. Like, maybe there is a lack of communication. He's being offered fights and he doesn't know, right? It's looking that way, right? It's kind of looking that way. Because if he was like Matchroom, he's with Matchroom, right? They put out whatever literature, media on this, right? If they didn't come to him and say, "Yo, let's do something," and this is how he had to do it, this is how he had to do it, man. But all I'm saying is he was in a parking lot breaking down the accusations. I'll drop my pen. Hold on, let me get my pen, y'all. Breaking down the accusations, but it is what it is, man. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce, man. Moving on, right? Moving on. If y'all want me to go more into that, please just let me know. But moving on, I think he said, I think Boots told his truth. He did. He did. He's not, he did. He told it in the parking lot. That was the parking lot diaries. Right? Chris, he did. He told his truth. He has a lot going on, right? He has a lot going on. That was the parking lot diaries. That was the lot lizards, right? Gumbo, if you're still in here, Gumbo will tell you about the lot lizards. Truckers know what I'm talking about. That was the lot lizards. He did a parking lot interview. But he has a lot going on. You got to think, right? Boots Ennis. And I was I helped out with this deal. They're not going to give me my flowers and say I did. But I told him to go to Matchroom Way, right? This is a guy, right? This ain't in my notes, but I'm going to write it down now. Because I'm kind of freestyling, but I'm not freestyling, right? This is a guy, Boots Ennis, that was fighting for like 2.25, right? Or 275. 275,000, right? When he was with Showtime and the PBC, right? But he had so much of a buzz. Remember, he was the phenom. He was the next coming. He was Roy Jones. He was all these things, right? He used all of that momentum, right? He got out of his deal. You like that, right? Yeah, he got out of that deal, the management situation, and he landed a multi-million-dollar contract with Matchroom. So now you go from 2.25, 275 to making M's. That's what he's making. Now, there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. As you've seen, he fought twice at Wells Fargo, selling it out. And I think that's what we're seeing. Pressure busts pipes, also pressure makes stars. You're seeing Boots when he opened up to YSM, as he should. YSM is pretty much a hands-on, in the house type of media for them, right? So he should be able to get that from Boots. Him, Greg Hackett, shout out to Greg, and the guys down there, the Philadelphia crew. Those are the guys that if Boots is going to do an interview, like Chris said, where he told his truth, you're going to get it from those type of guys because they have that rapport with him and that build up to the point where Boots is comfortable, almost like a Barry the Boxer and Bud. When you're comfortable around certain people to talk or do interviews, you open up more. Now, a lot of you guys that do media or call yourself doing media, hopefully y'all understand this, but a lot of you YouTubers, y'all don't understand this because y'all don't know the first thing about being media, let alone doing interviews, because a lot of you guys, to say the least, are unprofessional. You're crash dummies. You just don't, you don't have it, man. You don't have it. And then you see my Kobe video I dropped, man. I have the Mamba mentality. If you're lazy, you're all these things, I'm going to tell you that shit. And then I'm going to crush you. Like what Kobe said, that's what I do. I come on here and I crush you. And a lot of you guys are mad because you can't do shit about it. Like, you can't do nothing about it. This year went by. How many fights did I cover? How many locker rooms was I in? From North Carolina to Canada to New York. How many, man? Right? How many, man? You can't do nothing about it, man. You can't. But that was Boots Ennis, man, in a nutshell. But now I want to get over here, right? Because this guy, the face of boxing, look, I'm not going to disrespect him. I have that right here in my notes. I got to give him his title. The face of boxing popped out this week, man. None other than Javante Tank Davis. He came ratherly fashionably late to Brooklyn, disrespected Brooklyn, right? And then he followed it up, and they went down to D.C. They didn't get no chicken wings and mambo sauce and fries, but they was in there having a good time listening to the D.C. Go-Go. Now, shout out to, like I said, all the D.C., Baltimore crew, guys that was down there getting to the business. A lot of you guys, you guys are who you are. You were low. You were probably sitting around on the computer. You did not go. And that was open to the public. So when I see a lot of guys that don't show up when shit is in their region and it's open to the public, I already know your vibes, man. You are not a doer. You should have been there. But shout out to the ones that were there at Howard University in the gymnasium on the campus. They got a chance to go to a press conference of the Face in Boxing. Javante Davis. Now, the two presser tour date was very off. His team was there, but they was not there. If you know what I mean. Do you guys know what I mean by that? Do you need me to break that down? There's 5 of y'all in here. Let me know. If you need me to break it down, like I said, I have time today. I'll break it down. I'll break it down for y'all, man. This is remedial motion talk right here. If you need me to break it down, break it down. I'll break it down. His team was there, but they was not there. Do you need me to break it down? Do you need me to break it down? Let me know, man. I'll break it down. I'm not going to play other people's content, but I'll break it down. All right? I will break it down. Just holler in the chat, man. Don't listen. Don't be alarmed. Holler in the chat. Holler in the chat, man. You need me to break it down? I'll break it down. I'll break it down. Here it is right here. Look, I pulled it up, but I'll break it down. I'll break it down. Do you see this right here? Look, I'm just all I gotta do is pull up receipts. I don't need to play audio. I don't need to play no audio because I'm in the game. I'm in the game. I'll break it down. What did Malik say? Calvin was handling someone he came after. I made a comment on the Tank fan page saying the fight is a cherry pick, and I was a Shakur fan. Man, I'm gonna get to that too, Gumbo. Give me a second, but I want to address this first. How the team was there, but the team wasn't there. Now, look, when you look at this embrace, now Malik, you might want to exit, Malik, because Malik, you might want to exit because you drunk the wrong Kool-Aid. You are a program person. I don't know, Malik. You might want to exit because this is going to hurt your feelings, right? Now, Tank Davis, look, I'm not going to play the footage. I'll let it play a little bit right here because this isn't my content. But look, this is Tank coming through. Look, that's Tank coming through, the presser, right? Look, that's him getting it in with Coach Calvin Ford, right? Man, this did now. Nobody caught that, huh? Nobody caught that. If they did, I didn't see them speaking about it. I didn't see them speaking about that. But did you see the embrace, which was great to see? But what I seen in that, and I'm gonna go into it right now, man. It's a source reaction. What I seen in that is 2 guys that are supposed to be on the team, right? But maybe they still are on the team, maybe they're not. What I seen are they rolling together right now? Right? Did anybody else catch that or no? I didn't even have to be there to, be reporting on it to see it from, being a part of a team, covering events, working events, but like I said, more importantly, being on the team. Being on a team. Now, when I seen that embrace, I seen guys that fuck with each other. No, see, Malik, you're reaching. You're reaching, Malik. You're not in the loop with nothing, brother. That's why you don't see what's going on. Why are they hugging and embracing like that? If that's the case, Why are you hugging and embracing like that? You can tell from right off the bat. Off the bat, they did not come together. And they damn sure did not leave together. That's what I was about to get to. They did not show up to the event together. And they damn sure didn't leave together. Now, Malik, I'm reaching, Malik, or you just don't know what you're looking at, or you're just so friendly programmed, that you're just lost in the Kool-Aid. Why would Coach Calvin embrace him like that? And why is Tank Davis? Listen, well, like I said, a lot of y'all not in the loop, so y'all don't really, y'all not a part of a team. But I know. Speaking of that, hold on, let me see. Maybe I have something in here to show you how a team rolls to an event, right? And we ain't even as big as them, right? Javante is a superstar, but how is a superstar, right, rolling like this? Look, this is us right here. Look. What's going on, Coach? What we looking like? What we looking like, Coach?
Gave the audience 7 rounds of a boxing clinic.
That's right.
8th round, we took them out.
That's right.
Easy breezy.
Yo, John, over here. All right. Okay. Now I just wanted to show that. See, did you see the team was all together, right? When Jihad left, we all left, right? Why did Coach Calvin say, let's play it again, right? Look, let's play it. I'm not gonna play the audio, right? Now this is the press conference. Where's Coach Calvin at? Where is he? Malik told me I was reaching. Malik, are you sure I'm reaching? Are you sure I'm reaching, Malik? I don't think I'm reaching, brother. Yeah, I don't think I'm reaching, brother. I don't think I'm reaching, man. I don't think I'm reaching by at all. They did not come together. They damn sure didn't leave together. But, maybe, what's going on over there as far as the budget, they don't have the funds to cover everybody. Because remember, the presentation is crazy. We're going to get to that. That was a press conference with only 2 guys on the stage. Normally when you have the big pressers, right, you have the coaches up there, right? But, Javante had 60-40. He didn't have Coach Calvin or Coach Kenny up there. Malik, did you find anything out about that before I go in some more? I'll give you a second. To type. Did you find out anything else? Since you said I'm reaching. Since I'm reaching, I'm going to reach a little bit more. But did you find anything else out? Right? I'm going to give you a second, Malik. Because now I'm going to really go hard. since I was reaching, right? I was just pointing out the obvious, you do have options, right? But since I was reaching, right? Why was this press conference set up like that? Right? Oh, why was this? I had to make sure I'm sounding good because look, all right, the audio sounds crystal clear. I just wanted to make sure, man. I wanted to make sure. But why was the press conference set up like that? Where were the coaches? My good brother? Why wasn't they on the podium? Tank Davis didn't want his coaches up there? I don't know. What is the word, Malik? What are you hearing? What are you hearing? What are you hearing? He said, I'm not reacting to nothing that I don't know or wasn't there. That's typical shit, right? You wasn't there, but you sent me a video of somebody that said something, and I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. Don't see Malik. What I like about you is you are a dancer. You dance on the fence. You came over here a couple days ago talking about accountability. Now you don't want to have accountability, Malik. You don't want to have accountability. You told me I was reaching, but I clearly just watched the video of Tank Davis moving without his coaches. And it's obvious because him and Coach Calvin embrace like they haven't seen each other. They damn sure embrace like they didn't come together. That's like me, right? You see, when Jihad just came by, right? And that footage that I just showed, but I was like, Jihad over here. And I was telling him to get with the fans over there. That would have been like me. Like, yo, I haven't been around, right? I haven't been around. We haven't seen each other. I would have ran over there and grabbed him up and hugged him, right? Why did Calvin do that, man? I know he wasn't there in Brooklyn. I know he wasn't in Brooklyn. I'm just saying, man. Somebody let me know, man. The news. My Shanewz, hit the like button, man. Let this soak in, man. This is just some sauce reaction. You know, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do, man. It's a problem when I do. But that's the video footage right there. I don't own this content, so I ain't gonna show it. But look at this one. Fight Hype's thumbnail says Javante Davis and Calvin Ford embrace and reunite ahead of what's the name. Right? Now, he's greeting all these people. This is after the weigh-in. I mean, after the press conference. So it's obvious that Coach Calvin wasn't part of the entourage. He's not part of the entourage. Because look, he's greeting all these people the same. Malik, are you following this, Malik? Or this is, you wasn't there, so you don't understand what's going on. But are you following? I'm pretty sure you watched this, Malik. You are a Super Tank Davis supporter. So I'm pretty sure you watched this. Right? You see the campus police surrounding him as they should, right? As they should, right? That's what their job is, security, secure the prize, right? But look at this though, Malik. This is Tank moving through, right? He's moving through, right? Okay, he's exiting. He's making it to the exit, right? This footage right here is the best. He's exiting. Who's over there by the exit waiting? Because they know this is where he has to exit out at. Oh, it's Coach. There's Coach. Coach taps him on the head. No, they didn't leave together. There you go, man. All right, I don't know. Did I see this wrong? Coach is going the opposite way. Wait, what's going on? Nah. Yeah, hold on, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Nah, Malik, you can't get the link, man. You on goofy time. You're not getting the link today, man, because you just told me I was reaching, but I just clearly showed you footage of Tank going this way, Coach Calvin going that way. It's no link to drop for you, brother. You got to hold accountability and just eat this sauce now, man, because you told me I was reaching, right? Do we have to play that again? I don't understand my content, so I didn't want to play it. But it was clear as day that they did not come together. They did not come together. There's nothing to talk on, man. There's nothing to talk on, man. I can't even talk to you right now because you are delusional. You sat here and told me I was reaching, right? Because see that's what you do, right? You wasn't prepared, man. You told me I was reaching, but I clearly just showed what I seen. So what am I reaching on? Calvin Ford I have this in my notes. Wasn't on the stage, wasn't in Brooklyn. When we do get a glimpse of Calvin Ford, he's waiting at the motherfucking exit. He's waiting at the exit, and he sees Tank and they embrace, right? They have a moment, right? They have a moment like they haven't had a moment in a while. See, this is going over a lot of y'all heads, right? And the reason why it's going over your heads is going back to what I said. You've never been around a team before. If these guys are training together, right, and they are getting it in, why are you embracing him like that? Like you haven't seen him, let alone been around him. But you see, they don't catch that, Gumbo, Chris. They don't catch that, man. They don't catch that. What narrative? I'm just giving my reaction to the footage that's out there. See, you got the wrong blogger. You got the wrong channel. Like I wasn't there. I'm going off what I see. I'm going off what I know, what I do. Right? Him and 60-40. So where did 60-40 go? When they left out, right? You know who 60-40 is. That's AB's man too. That's the big dude right there. Which way did he go? Which way did 60-40 go, right? Which way did 60-40 go, man? 60-40 went to the left. Which way did Coach Calvin Ford go? To the right. But like I said, maybe the budget is fucked up, so they all can't go. You know? But he is the face of boxing. Normally that doesn't go down like that, right? That's like Canelo Alvarez and his team. And they be like, yo, we can only bring X, Y, Z. Do you think they tell Chris, Gumbo, whoever else is there, the five that's in it, do you think they tell Canelo Alvarez that you're the face of boxing, but you can only bring, you can only bring X, Y, Z? They don't do that, right? Matter of fact, fuck it. We don't even got to do it with what's today, right? I know Chris. I know Chris, and they know, man. These motherfuckers know. They can't fuck with me, man. They can't fuck with me with this shit, man. Because I'm not fake. I'm not a fraud. I'm a doer. I'm a doer, Chris. I've been doing. These motherfuckers ain't doing nothing. Right? I'm a doer, man. Like I covered Tank Davis before. I've been around Coach Calvin Ford, man. Right? I cover these events, man. I don't have to be there to know that shit's not moving correctly, man. I could look at footage. I could ask people that was there, right? That was there in Brooklyn as well as DC, right? And then I can make my own assessment. And the footage just showed my assessment, man. The footage just showed my assessment, man. But Tank Davis, man, shout out to Tank, man. Maybe some of you more connected individuals, Team Tank Davis motherfuckers can get to the bottom line of this. And then I won't be having to do what my guy Malik said, painting a narrative. But I don't understand what narrative I'm painting when I'm just watching the content that was put out this week. Right? This is the content that was put out this week. Calvin was not in Brooklyn. No, you are absolutely right. But my assessment is what was put out, though. You see, you want to come on here and you want to push a narrative. That doesn't make sense, Malik, because you told me I was reaching, but then I just showed you how am I reaching when Calvin Ford went to the right and Tank Davis went to the left. What's the reach, brother? See, the reach is too many people sit online and discuss boxing, and when somebody like myself that not only discusses it, knows it, really reports on it, has been around it, and I'm not part of the program, I'm not part of the guys coming on here to push a narrative, but to give you the real, raw, uncut, motherfuckers can't handle it, man. Motherfuckers can't handle it, man. So what's really going on with Team Tank Davis, man? It's the real $1 million question. But let's get to some more content with Tank, staying on Tank. And shout out to that report from Aki TV. I dropped the video on that. And being that it is my video, I can actually play it. So I'm going to play that video. And we are going to, stay on accord with Tank. Right? Man, look at Oshaki, man. Oshaki got his belt back. All right? Let's go to this right here. All right, this is my video, so I can play this video. Man, I got the moves, baby. Where is that video? Here it is. Let's play this real quick. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Who would you say is more accomplished in the sport, Lamont Roach or Shakur Stevenson?
Accomplished in the sport. What you a Shakur fan or some shit?
No, I said Lamont Roach or Shakur Stevenson.
Why you keep bringing up Shakur? See, mad fighters out here. I'm fighting Shakur. I'm fighting Lamont. You keep bringing up Shakur, bro. Get out of here. You from New Jersey or something?
No, I'm from here, from DC.
Yeah, what's the problem? That's probably why.
Damn. So he was mad. He told the reporter to get out of here, right? Because he asked him a valid question. He said, "Get out of here. Get out of here." Well, you just said that Shakur Stevenson on Tuesday, got it right here in the notes, done nothing in the sport. Done nothing in the sport. Thank you, Chris. He said he done nothing in the sport, right? So if Shakur Stevenson has done nothing in the sport, that reporter's question was great and it was spot on. He just asked you who is more accomplished, your opponent, Lamont Roach or Shakur Stevenson. And you responded by telling him to get out of here. Was he from New Jersey? Was he a Shakur Stevenson fan? Almost like how they did Gumbo. Almost how they did Gumbo when Gumbo said something and they told him he was a Shakur Stevenson fan. You know why they did that? Listen, this is why. Because so many YouTubers and guys that sit on the internet doing boxing, they are so fandom out, right? Fandom. They are so fandom out that this is how Tank is reacting. So they are reacting the same way. Look, it rubbed off on Malik. Malik is in denial. Malik sounds like somebody, right? And I say this respectfully, a nigga will watch his bitch get fucked and be like, yo, that wasn't her. That was her sister. Like, no, nigga, that was her. We just watched these dudes go opposite directions. But Malik is telling me this is my own assessment. So that's like a nigga seeing his bitch get fucked and be like, no, it wasn't her. It wasn't. That was her sister. She's just eating a dick, eating it. No, that wasn't her. That was her sister. We just watched this shit, man. We just watched it. But the reason why they do this is because this is what Tank is doing. Look how Tank reacted. Look how Tank reacted. Tank reacted like that, and now he got content creators. Listen to this guy right here. Now, I'm just going to play his audio because I really don't rock with this dude like that for many reasons, right? Because I just think, like, at the end of the day, I hold myself to a different standard. And when I see people do things that I think, if you're doing something for clout, if you're doing something like, just like with me, if you are doing shit to sell your soul, it's like, yo, you sold your soul, bro. You reach it. But this guy right here, I know a guy that sells their soul, right? But listen to this though, man. This guy, right? I guess he's trying. Maybe he's not down with Team Lopez no more. Maybe he's not down with Team Lopez no more. But I think he's trying to get in with Team Tank Davis. Because this is what they usually do. When they try to get in with fighters, right, they always try to clean up something that a fighter has said. And this is what this guy has jumped out there and said, right? Let me find the audio. Let me know if y'all hear the audio. All right, y'all gotta let me know. Let me know. Let me know when y'all hear this audio. I'm trying to, like I said, I don't own the content, but I want to play this audio of this guy. Malik said I'm a funny dude. Now I just tell the truth, man. The truth will set you free, man. A lot of y'all be in denial, man. Y'all be in denial like this, brother. Look.
That interview were lying, and rightfully so. Because the interviewer said, you said when you retire, before you retire, that you will fight Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. And Tank said, I ain't never say that. I ain't never said that. And it's true, he never said that. Because he's asking that question in reference to Gervonta Tank Davis' answer in the Brooklyn press conference. They asked Gervonta Tank Davis, would you fight Ryan Garcia or would you move to 140-pound division? And yes, he said he will fight Teofimo Lopez, and he will smack Teofimo Lopez when he see him, remember? And he will fight Ryan Garcia rematch. And they was asking him about Shakur Stevenson, which went viral. He said that Shakur Stevenson hasn't done nothing. Nobody asked him about Devin Haney in the Brooklyn press conference. So Gervonta Tank Davis was right, and the interviewer was disingenuous about his questions. Hey, yo, Gervonta Tank Davis.
This right here is the clear sign of trying to twist the narrative. Why are you talking about that, Malik? But I see why, because that's what you sent me. That's right up your alley. Right up your alley. You are a narrative pusher, a narrative supporter, a narrative creator, right? What he clearly did was try to take away from what the other reporter has really blew up. The fact that, hold on, I have to take this call. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Yes. Right. Yeah, behind the source caught that, man. This is what I have to deal with as a media, marketing, management, consultant services. People that don't have their priorities straight. Right? People that don't have their priorities straight. But back to what I was saying, right? I'm gonna post this comment right here, right? This guy, what he was trying to do was deflect. That's what that's called, deflecting, right? They're trying to deflect from the fact that the piece that I played before that, right? This is really about Shakur and Tank. This guy's trying to deflect and bring in Ryan, right? Got it in my notes right here. Devin and Teofimo, right? Because he's deflecting from the fact that the real issue this whole week was Shakur Stevenson. And the fact that every time Shakur Stevenson's name was brought up, Carl Thomas, just thinking about emotional. Tank Davis got emotional when Shakur's name was brought up. It started in Brooklyn. It started in Brooklyn, right? It started in Brooklyn. Shakur Stevenson's name was brought up in Brooklyn, and he got it was I don't know. I don't know. But that guy right there who faked listen, I stopped rocking with that dude. Shout out to Durant TV and the cut over here. I see you, good brother. Salute. Yo, Durant, do I still got the moves? Look, I ain't as nice as my nephews, man. They done took it to another level. But I could still, diddy bop a little something. I ain't quite like Jihad and Marley, man. But I still got the moves a little bit, man. Like shout out to my man Paul Spatafore. I'm a 3-round fighter, right? I'm a 3-round, man. I got 9 minutes. I got 9 minutes, man. I could do a little something for 9 minutes. 3 rounds. I'll give you 3. Because you got to remember, I'm 45 years old, man. But, in my 20s, I'm tearing your head off for 15, man. I was a 15 rounder, man. If you're going to make it that way. Yeah, if you could last. If you could last, right? But shout out to Durant TV, man. Y'all definitely go check him out, man. But yeah, Tank Davis, man. I keep calling him Carl Thomas. He was just, I don't know, man. Shakur's in his head, man. Shakur's in his head. He got in Brooklyn, it sparked him in Brooklyn. And then it just went down to DC. It just went down to DC, man. Yes, you are fighting Lamont Roach. Shout out to Lamont Roach. But, whatever Shakur you guys did in that ring, right? And I want to say this, right? Malik, I'm not going to play that audio either because that's not my audio. But you were so quick to play that audio and send that to me, right? About when Africa said that he caught Shakur with a shot. But if you listen to what else did Africa tell you, Malik? See, you don't like you say about me, about my assessments. You only hear what you want to hear, right? Africa said, he caught him with a shot. And then I was like, damn, if they was in different gloves, when Shakur had took that shot. And what did he say? Shakur took off his shirt and they proceeded to get it in. And then he said, Tank couldn't walk through him or walk him down. Did you hear all that, Malik? Or you didn't hear that part? You didn't hear none of that part, right? You just heard that he caught him with a shot. Yes, that's all you heard, because you're an ultimate Tank fan. You just hear the Tank stuff, the Tank glory. But you didn't hear when he said that he caught him with the shot and Shakur ate it and was like, what? And they got to banging out. You didn't hear that. But I think Tank did. That's why Tank, whenever that name is brought up, he's just, you see, he wanted to fuck Shakur up. Shakur wasn't even there, right? Why you look? He told my man, right? Yeah, he told my man, the reporter, right? Yeah, he was just, man. See, I miss being in the lane like that, and I don't, because I would have really got Tank upset, man. I would have fucked the game up, man. But I don't have time to be doing field work like that no more. It's just not in my best interest no more. As you can see, I'm an advisor. I do other things, right? Because then you just hear that phone call. Well, they heard it behind the scenes, but you guys didn't get the privilege to it. I just had that phone call. I be advising people and consulting, so I don't have time to really be trying to do those things. But man, I would have fucked him up, man. Listen, man, I'm so nice with this shit. You see what Malik said? Malik said I'm funny. Yes, I'm not funny. I'm just smart. And I'm not dumb, right? So the moment that he would have flipped on me like that, how he flipped on the reporter, you know how I would have turned it around? Like I do all these other people when they get extremely aggressive, right? I'd be like, I would have said, I ain't your enemy, brother. I just asked the question. You want to fuck Shakur, bro. You don't have to have that aggression towards me, brother. I ain't your enemy. But he was like, I'll fuck Shakur and him. Like, okay, right? Okay, right? That's like, okay. But Shakur's not here, right? That's like, them dudes, right? And everybody can relate to this, right? You ever been around somebody And it's a million of these niggas on YouTube. They be extra tough, right? They be like, yo, word is on. When I see whoop-de-whoop, right? I'm going to do this, that, and the third, right? Jamal Charlo, Danny Jacobs, like I was talking about last night, he was extra turned up. Danny Jacobs walked by. That energy just left. That's like these niggas, right? That's how that reporter, I would have handled that. I'd have been like, yo, Shakur's not even here. Why you so extra? Tell him that, right? When you see him, tell him that, right? And then that's when you get accused of being the agitator. Because that's what I would do, right? When I would be around niggas and they used to be like, oh, what do you want me to do this? I'd be like, yo, so tell that nigga, man. Get at that nigga, man. Don't tell me. What you telling me for? Well, he's probably right over there in front of the store. Go up to the store if you feel like that. You know where he's at, right? That's why I always tell these dudes that sit online and try to sneak this or do like, nigga, pull up to the gym. Pull up, man. Stop all this, this YouTube shit. Nigga, pull up, man. But you're not gonna pull up, man. Right? No, if you got a grievance or a difference and you know where somebody be at and you know how somebody carries it, get at them. But we live in a new goofy era, a new goofy age. Look, I hit my hour mark, man. I still got some more tank to get to. Let me get to some more tank, man. But that was the Shakur, right? And shout out to that guy for trying to deflect. He tried to deflect. He tried to take the momentum off of Shakur, man. See what he did? Because see, right now Shakur is buzzing, man. They don't like that, man. They don't like that, man. Because look, they have never seen anybody really get Tank riled up like that, right? Have we? Devin Haney, no, right? They tried to, like the Devin Haney supporters and Bill Haney and all that. They try to get that rise out of him, but he knows Devin's not like that, right? He knows that, right? He knows that. But why with Shakur, right? And I was talking to my good brother about this behind the scenes. I said, yo, I know Tank. I cover Tank. I said, you see when Frank Martin and them, all these other niggas was grandstanding, what did he tell Frank? Don't get hurt. You know what happened, right? You know what happened, right? Just like he told Earl, don't get your boy hurt, right? He didn't have that energy. He had the energy of a nigga like, yo, Tank, we know you a killer. We know you a gorilla. Why are you telling this reporter that I'll fuck him up? And like, okay, I'll fuck Shakur up. Damn, brother. I would have been like, damn, he's not here though. I'd have said, yo, he's not here. He's not here. He said, they keep answering. Yo, Tank, man, listen. Tank, man, hire Malik, man. Hire Malik, man. Hire this guy right here, man. Malik Killer. I call him M Killer, man. Hire Malik Killer, man. He is a great publicist for you, man. Because he just defended and deflect the fact that you went to the left and Coach Calvin went to the right. And when Coach Calvin seen you, he obviously didn't come to the press conference with you because he hugged you like he hasn't seen you in a while. But Malik just sat here and told me I was reaching. I was reaching. Malik told me I was reaching, man. Malik said Shakur told his grandfather the same shit Devin told Bill it's not working. Well, there you go trying to deflect on Shakur. We're talking about Tank, but I'll get to that in a second too. Because that's been out there too. A lot of times, right? Matter of fact, I'll stay on that right now. Let me pull out a fresh note for you on that one, Malik, right? So you want me to go in on that, right? Shakur and his grandfather have been together for how long, right? But there is a key piece that's missing. And I want to say this. Shout out to my guy, K. Karambe. K. Karambe used to work with Shakur too. It used to be K, Willie, or the team. K and Willie. Do you know who K. Karambe is? K. Karambe had all of those guys. He had a lot of those guys. Keyshawn Davis, all those guys, the young guys that's making their runs now. He had all of them coming up in the amateurs and throughout the system. K. Karambe. Look him up if you don't know who he is, right? But he's no longer part of the team. But he was with Shakur in the initial stages. I think K works with Michaela Mayer and other fighters now. But at some point in time, fighters, right? This is human nature, right? They are going to need to add other trainers or other people. This is this life. So when you said the statement of Shakur and his grandfather saying that the same shit that is not working, right? What excuses? See, look, Malik, you're not on the flow, brother, right? You're not on the flow. Shakur and his grandfather have been together since forever and a day. Maybe Shakur needs somebody else. See? Slow your roll there, player. Learn the system, right? Learn the system. Just like what Bill Haney does, right? Bill Haney, no, you're right. Tank would never. Tank just is not fucking with Calvin right now. I'm glad you brought that up. I'll get to that in 2 seconds, right? He said Tank would never. Nah, Tank just doesn't bring them around and just moves without them. But we'll get to that too. Thank you, Malik, for sparking that. But yeah, sometimes you have to add different pieces, right? And that's why a fight always feels like, oh, it's not working. Maybe he needs to learn something new. Or he needs to add some new, what I like to call, ingredients to the sauce. But let's get to this. I was so glad that Malik brought this up. Malik said Tank never would. No, you're right. He never would. Tank just doesn't bring them around anymore. That is why Coach Calvin Ford embraced him like that. Where's Tank training out of right now, Malik? Do you know? Does any of these other insiders know? Where is he training out of right now, right? See, I was trying to save this for another live stream, but since you brought it up, Tank would never. You're right. Tank would never. That's why Tank doesn't have them around right now. Right? Where's Tank training out of? Do you know, Malik? Is he currently training out of Florida? Where is he training out of? Where's he working out? Because did Tank look? He didn't look like he was out of shape, right? Was this for you, Malik? Did Tank look out of shape? He did not, right? So it's obvious he's working out. Who's he working out with? By himself? Is he working out by himself? Oh, he's training with Earl Spence, right? Is he down there in Texas? Him and Earl, you know? Is he training with Earl? Don't get quiet on me now, man. Don't get quiet on me now, man. You said Tank would never. So who's he training with since he would never, Malik? Huh? Since he would never. Look, I'm leaving that up there, man. You said Tank would never. Now, he just won't bring them to the press conferences. Right? He just won't bring them to the press conference. He said, we talking about when it count. LOL. Not at practice or press conference. I bet when it comes time, Tank ain't telling Calvin that. He did. He did already, man. Yeah, you don't remember? He pretty much said that, right? When Calvin, what fight was that, right? He was still with Mayweather Promotions. It might have been, was it Leo Santa Cruz? It was one of the fights where he was losing, man. He was losing, man. Well, a lot of the fights tend to be actually losing. You know that too, right, Malik? He be losing. And Coach Calvin Ford always got to tell him it's time to turn up, man. You got to hit that other gear. You got to hit that other gear. Right? You got to hit that other gear. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I just hope that, you know, they all working together. Right? Look, Malik, you can't handle the sauce, brother. You can't handle the sauce, man. You want me to stop? Why you want me to stop, man? I'm just going off what you said, man. Like Malik, man, you are a diehard Tank supporter. I don't discredit that, man. I don't discredit that, man. Like I said, man, you guys like you, man, you support your guys. I respect that, man. Earl Spence, Tank Davis, you're a diehard PBC guy, man. I'm telling you, you have that. You give me that energy. that the guy that'll see his girl getting fucked and be like, no, it wasn't her. When it comes to those guys, like yo, Tank Davis, right? This like when that shit surfaced with Earl Spence, drugged the fuck out, right? Motherfuckers was in here in denial. They couldn't even come back over here and apologize to me. When that shit hit the scene, that nigga said, "Do it." And he was he was like, he was looking like a straight dope fiend. He was like, "Duh." Yeah. You would have thought motherfuckers would have had the decency to be like, yo, Jack. Well, I'm not Jackal Fitness no more. They would have been like, yo, man, Jackal Fitness, man, I'm sorry. I was a piece of shit. I wasn't shit. I was just a Earl Spence dick suck. I sucked Earl's dick. I don't even know him. You said that he had issues and all this. Nah, these guys couldn't even do that. But you know, he was on that video talking about what did they do? They tried to clean it up and say, oh, it was a TikTok prank. He was doing a TikTok prank. Him and his girl was doing a TikTok prank. They was trying to go viral. Yeah, he was trying to go viral, all right. And he took the wrong. He had the wrong reaction to that dope. Yeah, he had the wrong reaction to that dope, man. He said he's cool with Tank looking and quacking like a duck. God damn. Oh, man. Marlon King is going at you. Marlon King is going at you. Shout out to Ron in the building, man. I ain't seen my guy Ron in a minute, man. Ron is going at you, believe. Ron is going at you, man. Ron came over here firing shots, man. But Ron, Malik is all right, man. Malik is just a super Tank Davis supporter, man. You know what it is? Malik is a younger guy. Tank Davis is his Mike Tyson, man. You remember how Mike Tyson was the truth? Remember how Mike Tyson was the truth, man? That's his Mike Tyson, man. That's how I was for Iron Mike, man. Holyfield whooped his ass. Lennox Lewis, all these guys fucked him up. I still, he was Mike, man. I remember Mike coming and leaving his motherfucking Bentley. Mike was like that, man. Mike left his Bentley, right? Just left it. Never came back for it. That's how Mike was rolling, man. Shout out to Iron Mike, man. But Mike was the man. That's how Tank Davis has a lot of these younger generation supporters and fans of his. He said, yo, Malik playing like I wasn't talking about him. Wow, this Tank dilemma is deep. Wow. Yeah, Malik, don't get low now, Malik. Do you guys want the link? I'll give both of y'all the link right now. Y'all want the link? Do y'all want the link? I'll give you guys the link. See, Malik, I got somebody for you right here. My guy, Marlon King. Marlon King will get at you right now about this Tank shit, man. Do you want the link? Do you want the link? Right? He said, this getting crazy. I see who I take. Get to line when folks say they won't fight. Wow. Man, Marlon, yeah, you done spark my guy, Marlon King, man. Damn. I'm going to leave that alone, man. I'm not. Listen, I was just trying to do some reaction to some videos and stuff that I see that a lot of people were sending me throughout the week. And I said, I'll get around to it, right? I'll get around to it, right? And that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting around to certain things, right? He said, this getting crazy, man. But Malik, man, it is what it is. See, Tank Davis done sparked this shit this week, man, with those press conferences. Now, the final thing I want to close on, because look, I'm over hours, but I got time today. I just gotta. Okay, you at work? All right, no doubt, Armand King, no doubt. But the final thing I want to close on, and I'm gonna take some time on it, but I'm not gonna rush out, right, is the overall two pressers. Now I want to, I've been a part of this year alone. I was able to cover about 6 events. 6 events, right? The Gleason's media workout, a couple other media workouts as far as press conferences, a whole bunch of top-ranked press conferences and things of that nature. Now, I say that to say this. We just watched, and I didn't cover no fighters. And look, I want y'all to catch this. This is remedial consultant talk. I didn't cover any fighters this year as big as the Tank Davis, as big as the so-called face of boxing. Right? Tank Davis is considered, that's the narrative from the YouTube, that he is the face of boxing, right? I did not cover any press conferences of fighters of his magnitude. But I want y'all to catch this source that I'm giving y'all, because I'm surfing. I'm surfing for y'all, right? It might get a little bumpy because it's gonna, shake y'all up. Let me take off the glasses so y'all can see my eye, because this might get a little bumpy and shake y'all up, right? Now, I did not cover no fighters that were considered the face of boxing, like a Tank Davis. But when I did cover these fights and these cards, these press conferences, these media workouts, right? I can honestly say that these guys, from whether it was Abdullah Mason and Shahad Tucker, Xander, Charles Conwell, Troy Isley, Shakur Stevenson in Newark, their press conferences for guys that not be as big as Tank Davis, not only was the presentation better, I can honestly say that the budget was 10 times better. Now, I say that to say this, right? How is Tank Davis this big pay-per-view star, right? But yet, the budget, right? He's doing a press conference and his coach isn't there. He's doing a press conference. There's only 2 seats on the podium. I just don't get that. Now, maybe, like Malik said about me, I might be pushing a narrative, but how can I push a narrative when I'm telling you my experiences of covering Tank in the past and seeing him at the Barclays Center, not when he was the face of boxing, but having a much larger, quote unquote, presentation / appearance budget, to now seeing these 2 no-frill type of pressers. Granted, the Brooklyn one, he was late. They probably was like, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, because the Brooklyn one was scheduled to start at 1, and he didn't come to 5:30. So they probably had to pay out a little extra money. If you know, you know. That's the business. So maybe they kind of shafted him. But the one in D.C. at the Howard Gymnasium, when they play basketball and volleyball and all that, that shit, from the host to just everything, that shit was like, yo, he's the face of boxing. Would they have done Canelo Alvarez like that? Hopefully you guys have caught this sauce tonight, man, or this afternoon, man. Hopefully you guys caught this and enjoyed this. I'm definitely going to try to come down tomorrow and give you another one like this. That's why I have to take care of my business. You see, one of my clients called me. It's like, this is when you are an advisor, You have to, you see, I don't like to talk to grown people that way. Did you hear how I was saying, like, yo, get your prior, or y'all didn't hear it. But the behind the scenes, because I didn't get the chance to mute the mic over there, I was telling them, like, yo, you have to have your priorities right. You know, you want this, that, and the third, but if you get this, that, and the third, if you don't have your priorities right, you're still going to need. Get your priorities right, man. He said, modern, you listen, one day, I'm going to set you and Martin up. You guys can all be on the channel together. I want all you guys on the channel together. I want all of you guys on the channel. You know? All you guys can come on the channel. He said Tank is the new Spence. He absolutely is, Gumbo. That's a whole nother live. I'll break that down. Yo, you know what it is? It's not just that. It's just that so many of these guys that talk boxing, that have channels, that, you know, come online and want to engage in boxing debates and all that, they are just super programmed. Right? They like a lot of these guys. Earl Spence got his ass whooped. Earl Spence was on drugs, man. They couldn't even accept the fact. Earl Spence was an alcoholic, a wino. Do you remember that one video, right? Where he came in. That's why, what happened to him happened for a reason, man. He never had no real people around him. But he had a video, right? When he was still with Derrick James. The nigga came in the gym. He was fucked up. He was fucked. He came in the gym. He was yelling and screaming, right? See, I've been around him, so I know. I know EJ, right? I seen this shit. I said, yo, man, what the fuck is going on, man? Nigga came in the gym, probably ripped from happy hour somewhere, man. You know, that shit was a train wreck wrecking to happen, man. And unfortunately, that train wreck was Terrence Crawford, man. See, a lot of those PBC guys probably could have whooped his ass. I'm just keeping tall with you. A lot of those PBC guys could have whooped his ass, but he was the big draw. So Al Heyman was protecting him. Al Heyman tried to protect him all the way up until the end, until he made the deal, right? Because Al was not going to let Terrence expose him and beat him up like that. Because they knew, man. They knew. He said, I respect Earl because he was really a gladiator, unlike Wahid. Damn, you don't like, Modern King don't like Tank. Tank is a gladiator, bro. Don't sleep on Tank, bro. Tank, listen, man. I'm not going to disrespect Tank like that, man. Tank gets busy, man. It's just that they move Tank, and you know what it is? Tank is the new Earl Spence over there, man. They can't, listen, I'm not saying that Shakur is going to beat him, but they can't have another mess-up like that, man. Just granted, if Tank goes in there, and I was telling somebody this, right? And they know who I'm speaking to. I was like, just say they do fight, and Shakur goes in there and boxes his head off. They're going to look crazy. They're gonna look crazy. They can't afford that, man. They can't afford that right now, man. They can't, man. After what happened with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, they can't, man. They look crazy right now. Look, we seen it with Wilder and Fury, right? The illest PBC guys, they just got beat up bad, man. So they can't afford that, man. He said Tank beat better fighters than Shakur. Shakur hasn't fought anybody. Okay, let's break that down. I got a little bit more time. So you're saying Tank beat better fighters, right? Yes, Tank has beat who? Ryan Garcia, good name, right? Tank has beat who else, right? Mario Barrios, another good name, right? Tank has beat who else? Leo Santa Cruz, another good name. Tank has beat Pedraza, another good name, right? Tank has beat who else? Yowokas Gamboa, right? Those are good names, quality guys, right? But when you think about the guys that he has beat at 135, who has he beat at 135 that the people wanted him to see? He did not fight Lomo. He did not fight Devin. He did not fight Tio. These were the top guys. He fought Ryan Garcia under, like a weight type of clause, right? Now he also fought who? Under somewhat of a similar type of situation. He went up and fought Mario Barrios. Now we just watched Mario Barrios fight. He's a solidified world champion with the WBC as a welterweight, but he is pure garbage. And I don't want to take away from Tank's victory because he's much bigger than Tank, but he's pure garbage. Now name some names for Shakur. Shakur has a win over Jamel Herring, right? Who was a former champion, right? He has a win over Oscar Valdez. Those are probably his two big names, Jamel and Oscar Valdez. So you might have the argument on that. But that does not take from the fact that when Shakur's name is brought up, Tank turns into Carl Thomas, right? Tank turns into Carl Thomas, right? Shakur has Jamel Herring and Oscar Valdez, right? Trash. No. Okay. See, Malik. Malik. You're killing yourself now, Malik. You're killing yourself, right? Because you're saying that's trash. So now you're saying Tank Davis is trash, Malik. You're saying Tank Davis is trash. See, this is why you guys don't need to try to talk boxing and shit. Because now you just made Tank Davis trash. Because Tank Davis is fighting Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach lost to Jamel Herring, a guy who Shakur Stevenson stopped. So Tank Davis is trash now, according to your assessment. According to your assessment, Malik, Tank Davis is trash. Because you just said that Shakur is trash. But Shakur beat Jamel Herring. That's probably one of his big names on his resume. And Lamont Roach lost to Jamel Herring. That's who Tank is fighting. See, that's why I don't do the debate things with guys, man. Because like I said, I'm an executive now, man. Look, if y'all don't think so, look, let me front real quick, man. So I'm about to get up out of here, right? But before I get up out of here, I just like to show my transition. Throw my feet up, man. Throw my feet up, man. I got the Kobe Jordans on, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm about to go get me some chow. Like my man WCS would say. That's military talk. I'm going to go get me some chow, man. Then I'm going to go wash some clothes. Just chill, man. I'm not doing Instacart today, man. I'm not. I'm gonna just stay grounded, man. But I am going to wrap up the back behind the scenes over here. Appreciate y'all that was over here in the behind the scenes camp, right? We did our thing today, man. We was real saucy today, man. Look, we was real saucy today. A lot of people was over here. The chat was very active. Appreciate all of y'all. But this is the Source Experience. The news by Shanewz. Media, marketing, management, consultant services. Serious inquiries only, though, man. You do have what? Everybody likes to say my shit. But do they really have the options? We have the options. All right, I wrapped up the behind the scenes, right? All right, behind the scenes was rocking, right? Normally I do the behind the scenes afterwards. I knock that out first. Yes, peace to you as well, Mom and Cake. Shout out to you. One day I gotta set that up. You and Malik can go at it, man. I don't think Malik can fuck with you. I have had Martin King on my. That's just my assessment. I'm having both y'all on the panel before. I don't think you can fuck with Martin King's, Malik. You are a programmed PBC guy, right? You can't. Martin King's is an older guy that has some boxing knowledge, and he stands on his stats and his information. Whereas you, Malik, and I say this respectfully, You are much younger. You are a diehard loyalist of certain fighters and networks and premier boxing platforms, right? And Monarch Kings will eat you alive, because I know you tried to come over here and do your sorcery tricks with me, but I was like, bro, you're talking to somebody that does this. I do this. I'm not a narrative pusher. I don't push narratives, man. I started off as a beat reporter, the UGK, and then I have transformed into much more. Now I am a consultant and advisor. I am part of a winning future world champion team. I am also a member of a 4-time, soon to be 5-time amateur national champion. So I have done this on every level. And I have documented this. And this right here, just sitting on the internet discussing boxing, to me is remedial. Especially when guys base your success and who you are off of views. But then when you show them the views that they can't even come close to, right? Like until a content creator that talked about my views produces this.
What's going on, Coach? What we looking like? What we looking like, Coach?
Gave the audience 7 rounds of a boxing clinic.
That's right.
8th round, we took them out.
That's right.
Easy breezy.
Big. John, over here. Over here. All right.
Yeah, I really be fronting all you bums now, man. All you bums that talked about me, I really be fronting all y'all, man. Y'all show me some views like that, man. Y'all can't show me no views like that. Don't even mention my views, man. Because you still don't get it. Or will never get it. We are not the same. No. I'm not you. I'm not up here rapping and tapping, spitting and skitting. I live this. YouTube blogger. No. Like Pusha T said, no, we are not the same. We are not the same, man. Well, shout out to the chat, everybody that pulled up, man. Appreciate y'all. I got a little surprise for you. Next week, when I get on my shit like the rest of them, it's cool when they do it. And I tell you, I donate to the channel, right? Donate to the channel. We'll be rocking and rolling. Donate to the super chat. And a lot more content will be members only. You guys, you're not getting that shit for free no more. A lot of the exclusive shit, because, I didn't drop all the content, man. I didn't drop all the content, man. And then I was like, why should I keep giving out free content to guys that do absolutely nothing in boxing? So let's talk about views. And like I said, until one of your favorites shows the view like that, we have nothing to talk about, man. And look, shout out to my man that told me to brush my tooth. Look, I'm a brusher. Look, you see? But I'll brush the tooth, but they don't tell me that, man.
This is an oath by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
But hey, what do I know, man? You guys be on here worried about the wrong things, man. Worried about the wrong things, man. But this is the Sauce Experience, the news by Shanewz. Media, marketing, management, consumer services. And the prices went up, man. If you are interested in my media, marketing, management, mentorship program, a deposit of $300, man. I'll work with you. But you have to put the deposit of $300 down. The Cash App is right here. The mentorship could lead to endless things. My network of media people, managers, fighters, all of that, man. Get with it, man. Or just continue to sit online, ignore me, or act like you ignore me, and watch a whole nother year roll by of me doing the things that I actually talk about and coming online and showing it. But hey, what do I know?
I was playing, man. I told you I was coming back to the city of Cowboy, Tulsa, Oklahoma, seek and destroy. You know the vibes. Yeehaw!
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe. Over to the wins. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know what I mean? You know the vibes. Team Tucker Life. Take it around here for y'all. Something like, you know, out here on the balcony. Out here on the balcony. Overlooking the city. Overlooking the city. Overlooking the city. Know what I mean? Overlooking the city. Team Tucker. You know the vibes. Joe Dini on deck. You know the vibes. Yo, Zaga. Slime Master.
Yo, man, shout out to Sauce Talk, man. We in books and shit now.
Oh, man. What's that feeling like, man? First press conference. You walking out, the people are noticing you, saying, yo, he's in that book. He's in that book, man. What's that feeling like, man?
You know, it feels good, man. You know, I actually want to get it going for this fight, man. Get it out the way, you know?
Yeah. Nice. 1-2. Bring him back to the castle. Back to the castle. Yep. Move around. Yep. 1-2. Back to the castle. Yeah. Work.
Oh my gosh, he's sweating. Down, Narina. Down, Narina. I'm taking a video. You want to be famous?
It only takes for you to win once. You could lose 10 years in a row and you hit that right jug. Bam! That shit changed the goddamn game. And guess what? They gonna bow down. So I don't care how rough it's been on you. All you gotta do is hit once. Pull off that one thing in the back of your mind. You pull that off and guess what? They gonna, oh, he a born winner. He did.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuamokeloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.